Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your September love reading. I literally just tried to start your reading. It was only 5 seconds, and I said help instead of welcome. So I decided to hit record again, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I said that just in case it means something to someone. But yeah, welcome to your September love reading. I'm just going to start off with a disclaimer that this is a general reading, so all parts of it may not resonate. Take what resonates, leave the rest, go with the flow, enjoy the reading. I'm going to get started with some sage so we can clear and cleanse the energy, get some good vibes flowing. There you go, sage for you. And sage for me. That's it. Okay, there we go. You guys like my dance? I give it a 6 out of 10. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, and another thing I want to say is that if you feel like the reading doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to check your other signs like your moon and your rising, and especially check your Venus sign. I'm going to be checking out Aries myself, so your Venus sign can be a little bit more fine-tuned to your love situation. All right, so first we're going to get started with some self-love, because there are two things that I truly believe when it comes to love. The first one is self-love. Do you love yourself enough to understand your boundaries and your self-worth, right? Are those things that you solidly know, yup, I'm ready for a relationship because I have the proper boundaries and I know what I deserve. The second thing is acceptance. Do you accept things, people, and places for what it is right now? Because that's what you need to do. You need to be in flow with the universe. All right, so let's get started. All right, universe has my back. What do we have for Cancer? That's a lot of cards. Can we please get one card? One card, please, and thank you. Here it is. I surrender to a power greater than me, and there's a butterfly on this card. All right. I surrender to a power greater than me. Let go, release, accept, let things be what they are. Don't force things. You force things, it's only going to get worse because the energy gets all crazy and scrambled. You don't need that, right? All right, so next we're going to pull from the Oracle of the Unicorns. Okay, what do we have for Cancer here? What do we have for Cancer? Unicorns. Oh, it's this card. Nature. I love this card. It says ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature, and connect with the elementals. Okay, so here you go. You know where else you can find a sanctuary? My Facebook page. It's called Mystical Vixen Sanctuary, and I always drop it below in the description box, but I'll tell you guys about that at the end. I just felt like I needed to tell you about that. All right, so let's see what we have. Spend time out in nature before you make a decision or take your next steps in the situation. Either you need clarity of mind that time in nature will bring, or you need to release some stress and become more calm and grounded before moving forward. I can attest to this. I am an avid hiker, okay? Nature is so healing and grounding. It's the most amazing thing. As a fellow water sign, I'm a Pisces. I can't say enough about the dirt and the trees and how they really anchor water signs. It's like getting a big hug with a blanket. That's the only way that I can describe it. All right, so feel the breeze brushing against your skin, the sun warming you, listen to the sounds of birds, of rustling of leaves, breathe in the scents of flowers, imagine your cares and worries melting away from you as Mother Nature cradles you in her arms. I just said it was like a blanket. So visualizing your desires in nature can help manifest them faster. I can attest to that as well. Take the time to sit, relax, and imagine your dream life as if it's already happening, and give thanks when you leave. And give back by doing something to take care of the earth by donating to an environmental nonprofit, volunteering, buying eco products, or recycling more. Or where I live, there are a lot of nature preserves, and I like to donate to specific ones, especially the ones I enjoy a lot. All right, so now we're going to get a crystal grid oracle. This is kind of going to give you a theme and a suggestion for a crystal. And you're probably saying, Latoya, you haven't said anything about love yet, but I did tell you to love yourself, right? And the first thing to do in order to, not just love yourself, but to be in alignment with love is to do that self-work. So this is where these messages are coming in. This is the stuff you have to face. Right? You're gonna sit here thinking about your love situation anyway. Why not face your stuff and work on yourself in the meantime? Instead of sitting and wondering when it's coming. You gotta make your own changes. Knowledge. Card number 24. It's a smoky quartz record keeper. Okay? And this is gonna talk about your ancestors and meditation, right? Which kind of goes along with this nature thing here. Seems like you guys need some good old grounding and nature and meditation. All right, so right at the beginning here, right after I just said this, the paragraph starts off by saying, this is another grounding stone, and I just told you guys you need some grounding. But one that also has ancient knowledge to share. Record keepers allow you to access knowledge that is stored within the crystal. They can be seen as portals, and if you meditate with a record keeper, it may permit you to access hidden information, right? Because they are stones of insight or looking within for answers, it shows us it's time for us to do this ourselves, right? I'm telling you, you get out in nature, that is like the easiest way to get in touch with yourself. The reason I say it's easy because nature is super accessible to us and for free. You don't have to buy a crystal to go out in nature and unpack your mental suitcase while you're walking, Seek out knowledge you need, study a course, or meditate on the record keeper to find some answers. And remember to look within, and equally important is to ask for help to find the answers you're looking for, because you cannot do it all by yourself. You can't. Every single thing in your life, you really think you can do it all by yourself? No, you can't. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but we'll ask for help too. All right, now we're going to do past, present, future love reading. Wow, that was a weird shuffle. We got 3 cards here. Okay. We've got the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. This looks like an offer of love. But I don't know. This Pentacles here, this is like juggling something. Something's juggling, and I'm not a fan of juggling when it comes to love. But this Ace of Swords with this Knight of Cups, it's almost like there was a, how do I say, like a shocking realization. Not a shocking realization, but maybe even like just someone being like, hey, I like you. And you're like, oh, like that kind of thing where it was just like, blah. You're like, oh, what do I do? You know, that kind of thing. All right, so let's look in the present here. You know, sometimes I think I'm really sinister, you know, and I'm like, is this person trying to juggle two people right now? You know, those are the things that pop into my head. So then I just say them. So if the shoe fits, you know, Two of Swords here. So we got another two. Two of Swords this is like a duality, a decision making. Sometimes because the person's blindfolded, they're like, no, I can't see what's happening, so I don't need to make a choice because it doesn't exist. It's not in front of my eyes. What else do we have here? Two more cards. All right, we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Again with the blindfold. Okay, we've got Cancer. What are you not seeing? This, whatever this is you're doing it to yourself. Okay, because in both of these situations, you could definitely get out of this. Right? How could you get out of this one? You just rub the ropes up against the swords. You're surrounded by them. Right? And in this one, just put the freaking swords down and take the blindfold off. You know, whatever this is, it has to do with your stability, your foundations, right? Whatever this is, it's you. You're not seeing something, or you're choosing not to see something, or you're choosing, like, you're like, I don't want to choose this one, even though it's good. You know, it's kind of like, I don't want to say self-sabotage, but that's what it seems like. Because, like, in between this blindfold is something solid here. Either that or whatever is being offered in between these two blindfolds, you're like, hell no, I don't want that. You're like, I don't want that. I don't see it. I don't gotta deal with this. I don't care what it looks like. It ain't it. Oh man, let's look into the near future here. Oh man, that's too funny. I'm sorry guys. I'm just really tickled right now. All right, near future. What do we have in the near future? The Knight of Wands. We got another Knight on the board. So the Knight of Cups. These are like. So the Knight of Wands. That's the F boy right there. Either that or you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what else comes up here. The Ace of Wands. Listen, I'm sorry, but look, I feel like this Knight of Cups wanted to offer you their sword, right? And now the Knight of Wands is like, oh, hey, I got a wand too. I'm sorry, but it's just, and you're like, I don't know. Oh man, not your type. All right, the Magician. Look, and the Magician is holding a wand up too. Yeah, in the near future, somebody is trying to give you the D. Somebody want to give you the D. But you know what? You got other stuff going on, right? So like, yeah, I mean, I guess if you want it, take it. But I would say, you know, more importantly right now, personally within your own self, you gotta, like, you know, you gotta do some meditating and stuff like that. Take care of yourself. Because these, whatever this is, I don't know. It doesn't seem, maybe in the near future, you might like this. This might be some good stuff right here. But right now, you're just like, you know. But in the near future, it looks like, bing, bing. All right, let's get one more card for you from my Ganesha deck. All right, what do we have for Cancers? I've dropped out. Wholeness. Card number 24. This is heart chakra. I also want to point out how green this freaking card is and how green this card is, right? They're like the same freaking thing. Okay. Ganesha, what you gotta say? What you gotta say? Okay, recognize you are part of something larger. You have a connection here. Not part of this larger thing, okay? With not only this life and physical body, but with the divine and the universe. Ganesha is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you are a divine being here to give and receive love. Okay, this is heart chakra stuff. Okay, this is all about the love. Okay, the heart chakra is the center where we experience love. When the heart chakra is open, you're able to create a safe and supportive, loving environment. When the heart chakra is clear and in balance, you will find compassion for all life. You may be more empathic. You may be able to see the divine in other people. You will find you are happy and fulfilled because you are fulfilling your divine purpose in service to humanity. Your sense of self is not limited to the ego or the consciousness. Your consciousness will expand, and you realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. This card symbolizes peace. You are asked to take a moment and hold the color green in your heart. You may experience a soothing, relaxed feeling that will bring a sense of renewal and self-control. If you are in need of healing, breathe deeply and affirm your health and healing. Okay, that's what I have for you, Cancers. Y'all be getting frisky in the future. You better let a bitch know. No, I'm just kidding. You don't gotta tell me. But I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you do like my content, please feel free to like, share, subscribe. Join my Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I will drop that information below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.